This is not financial advice, but quite possibly could be a bit informative for you today. Today, we're just going to be talking through how to prepare yourself for the bull run, even though we're kind of right in the beginning of it, guys. I'm not going to lie. We're only a couple of weeks out of the halving, the Bitcoin halving. And hey, look, let's have a look at Bitcoin real quick. This is Bitcoin. It may feel like we're in a sea of doom, seeing all of your tokens go into the red side, and by quite a bit, actually. But the reality is, if you zoom out on Bitcoin, guys, this is where we're at. I mean, we're in this little trading range here. You could probably just quickly, we're in this trading range here, so we're right in the middle here. So, we've probably got support up to about, like 61K. So it has the potential to drop to 61K, maybe even 62K. And if it goes further than that, then our support could be as low as 51K, which, to be fair, is probably, what is that? 60. It's like 23K from the top here. That's almost a 30% drop. That's pretty normal. I mean, compared to previous Bitcoin cycles, right before the halving or the lead into the halving, there's usually this big drop off, right? There's usually a drop off where they just go down. That's pretty much it. And I mean, let's be fair. It should usually go down. Don't know why that arrow's there, but it's likely not going to be going down. It's likely, I would probably say it might do this at the very least. It'll hit the halving on the 20th. People might get happy about the halving just a little bit, and then, we're probably going to see this kind of action, and, that's kind of the momentum that we're feeling. And how do we know that? It's because it's in the community right now. The onboarders are there. The people that haven't been in crypto are looking to figure out how to get into crypto because of the buzz, the ETF buzz, the RWA buzz, the meme coin buzz. Everything is just a buzzing, which is pretty normal in the Bitcoin cycle and around the halving time, which is about here, guys. And yeah, the predicted halving price could be as low as if it follows this 63. Or, it could be completely different. It could do something like this. It could go faster. I mean, it is pumping faster than ever before around the halving. So anything could happen, really. But, it's pretty normal. That's pretty much it. But people aren't really buying because they're just hodling the bag because they don't like to see it in the red. That's pretty much it. I'm going to tell it as it is. Okay? Tell it like it is. But in this time, what can you do? What can you do? There's typically a couple of things you could do when you're in the red. You can invest more, okay? You can stack your bags. DCA, the best time to invest is on the red candles and not the green, okay? Sell on the green and put more in. DCA on the red. That's pretty much it, okay? So what do we do on a red day? Hey, option A, you can invest more. Option B, and this is what I like to do the most, is go out and research on what is about to pop off. Most of the times, you'd be going around Twitter or X, as they like to call it nowadays, and you go around, clicking around different websites, reading about projects, reading about all these up-and-coming things that are happening in the community, and you're seeing all the influencers. They be shilling these things left, right, and center, right? A lot of it's about meme coins. If you're finding the right people to follow, it's not just about meme coins. It's about the projects that are being built. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you as it is. Okay, influencers do have an influence. So likelihood of them shilling on a product, saying, "Hey, you guys should invest in this." The odds are they've already got their bag in. They've probably got a private community and they've probably already thrown their bag in. So if you are going to invest in these projects that the influencers are already throwing up, hey, just know that it's already been pumped before it gets to you. Check the frickin', if we go to your YouTube right now and we see me with my 3 subs, this is a reminder, guys, brand new channel, go and subscribe to the channel. But if we go into here and let's just say Somi here, 206 people. If he was, here we go, crypto, a lady of crypto, she's pretty good. She's got some, she's got some content here. But if she is let's go into her actual thing. She shows a whole lot of projects here. 5 crypto apps that could make you rich, right? Altcoins that make you rich. If you were watching this video for the first time, guys, there's already 66,000 people that have seen it. And if even 1% of these people throw in a little bag to a big bag into it, that's already, a bag that's been dropped in before you even see it or even consider dropping in there. So, your best option is not to go through influencers. Your best option is to do the research by yourself, okay? Research up-and-coming products, research the current products that have just been released over the last 6 months or even the last 6 days, guys. If you're looking to jump on any pre-sales, that's cool too. I like to use cryptorank.io to check out all of my the up-and-coming IDOs. Okay, so they've got the past IDOs here. This is where a bunch of pre-sales come through, and you can see the past ones, and you can, this is really cool actually, you can see the past ones and you can see how much they ROI'd. Don't look at the all-time high because most of the time they peaked in like the first second of going live and then they drop back down. So you look at the ROI here, and as you can see, most of them, they're in the green zone. 2x, 23x here, 1.27x. So these are the ones that have been, these are the current ones that are in, so you can jump on these immediately. Obviously you have to go through their different launch pads, etc. And there's different ways to tend to these different launch pads. Like most of the time you have to hold their token or stake their token, etc. But it's worth going in and researching about it, okay? Because then you could get in before it goes live on an initial costing, and you're in there before everybody else. You're in there before the influencers shill it as well. That's like the most important thing. So XSwap, it looks like a really cool one that's going to be launched. This is the upcoming, so you could go and check this out and go. This is my advice. Research, just drop in here. This could be like a first. There's a few websites that do this, and just go in here and research all of the launch pads. Go in there, read about them, see, verify them. Go into their Twitter and see who follows them. I mean, that's like the first thing. Okay. This is one that I've been following. It's Autify here, and if you go into Autify, it's got the details here. They're going through DQBait, they're going through ChainGPT, big fan of ChainGPT, Seedify, etc. Okay, so you can jump on any of these pre-sales. You can go into the different launch pads and have a look. But more importantly, you want to go and research Autify itself. So how do you do that? Well, I'm going to go through ChainGPT. Let's have a look here. ChainGPT, the launch pad, there we go. The ChainGPT pad, I know that this is at pad.chaingpt.org. You could go to the IDO pools. This is it here. What one were we looking at? We were looking at Autify. Here's Autify here. It's already been done, but this is just an example, guys. But typically you have to be bronze tiered to get in on this pre-sale, and I think that's like 600 USD of ChainGPT coin staked or something like that. For you to be able to be a bronze tier or something like that. But what you can do is you can go into their official Twitter, so twitter.com, autify.world, and what you want to do is you want to go and see who follows them. If your Twitter account has been built to the point that you're following, some influencers that have a solid history of making good calls or having shield projects that actually work, that these guys and girls that have been following these projects and doing well in the market, they are also doing what you're trying to do. They're trying to research what is coming so they could throw a bag in early, whether it's before its launch or straight after its launch. Throw a bag in early before it's shilled by anyone. And as soon as the influencers shill it, like we said before, they throw a big bag on it. They pass it on to their community throw a bag on it, and then next thing you know, it's already like 2x before it goes out across all the platforms, right? And if you can imagine, this multiplies if there's more than one influencer that does it. So, what you want to do is you want to find the best products. You want to see the ones that are being watched by other influencers. So this one has Lady of Crypto watching it. You've got also these other valid entities that are watching it. Bitcoin Cats is watching it. Sheldon Listen, see, look, there is Ivan the Tech. So there are a few reputable people in here. That's just something to note. It just makes it less riskier when other people have eyes on it as well. And nobody is talking about Autify yet, which is another good point. It means it's not going to go boom immediately because nobody's even talking about it really. So this, if you ask me, is going through Gate.io. It's want to make sure that it's got the right at tag here. There are always fake ones that want you to click in. It's going through Decubate. It's going through a whole lot of different things. It's sold out in seconds, guys, for the first and first serve round, and so on and so forth. So this looks reputable. If you've gotten this one, is likely to do a 3x out the gate or something like that. But more importantly, if you hodl it and it's actually a real solid project, and then at some point you get your influencers throwing in a bag, their community throwing in a bag, and then stack, and then they start to influence, they start to push it out on their channels as, hey, this is 5 coins that you got to look out for. Throw a bag in there, boom, they do it. The next influencer does it, the next influencer does it, and as you can see, it just grows and grows. Next thing you know, it could be 10x, and the next thing you know, the actual project itself might be boosting it on Twitter, releasing new utility, etc., and that's just how it keeps increasing. And in order for you to gain, I suppose just get the gains off this project, is A, finding it early, B, investing it with a small bag or a large bag, depending on how you want to play it, and C, just holding on to the tokens. And it all comes down to researching first, right? So, these are just a few things that you do to research any upcoming projects, guys. But this is what you can do when it's a red day, okay? I hope this is something you could take on board. If you're looking to do any other kind of project research, there's many other things. There's many other tools and utilities that you can have access to. And if you're happy to if you want to get some advice, just throw me a message on Twitter. This is it here. I'm at Checkmate with the underscore under the bottom, right at the back there. Okay, guys. Like I said, not financial advice. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hey, we'll catch you on the next one.